Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another section of our live streaming. So today we are still talking about content strategy. You understand? For content creators, as a content creator, you need to have a content strategy. Every successful content creator you see today, every content successful content creator you watch today, and so much admire, all have a working strategy. My face kind of look rough because I've been busy all through the day. Today, I was at Western Tech. I had to speak directly with their CEO because of this power failure challenge we are having here in Nigeria as content creators. Okay, now I'm live streaming, and this is, I think, past this 2:01. That's 1 minute past 2 at night, and there is no light. NEPA didn't bring light, so I'm filming with solar, as you can see. This live streaming I'm doing it with solar light. So this is why I'm strongly recommending solar light for my students that happens to be in Nigeria. Okay, you just imagine now that somebody wants to make a video and there is no light. How do you expect that person to make a video? And one thing about content business, succeeding as a content creator is always showing up, consistently showing up. This is one thing I don't joke with, you understand? Especially my live streaming. Ever since I started this live streaming session, I don't joke with it. I make sure I show up every day. So I do whatever I can to always show up. So as a content creator, as someone who wants to become a content creator, especially in Nigeria, you have to know that always showing up is the key, is the basic key to succeeding as a content creator. Always being up and doing, always showing up whenever your audience need you is what will make you a successful content creator. Okay, somebody have joined the live streaming section. Please, if you join the live streaming section, you double tap your screen. We are here talking about content strategy for content creators. As a content creator that really want to succeed, you need to come up with a working strategy because every successful content creator you see today that are doing well online have a working strategy. Okay, even me, I have a working strategy. I have a strategy that I use as a content creator, a strategy that I strongly implement as a content creator. So you as someone who wants to become a content creator or as a newbie content creator, do not joke with a working strategy. Although it's not easy to come up with a working strategy as a beginner creator because your working strategy comes as a result of you being able to discover the sub niche of your niche that you want to narrow down on. You understand? It's not just picking a niche, but picking a sub niche. Just like on our channel, the niche is make money online, but the sub niche is under the crypto, the content, and the social media space. So these are area of concentration as content creators. You understand? As internet hustler, these are area of concentration so that our audience won't confuse our audience. Okay, welcome to the live streaming session, guys. It's Daniel Anthony, and we are talking about crypto content and social media, and this happened to be the content edition. So I'm talking about content strategy today in our live streaming session. As a content creator or as someone who wants to join the content creation business, you need to come up with what is known as a content strategy because every content creator you see today, today, you watch, you admire, have a content strategy that they are applying and it's working for them. That's why they are succeeding. You cannot succeed online in the content creation business without a working strategy. So some of these things I come here to talk about on my live streaming session are things I've personally experienced as an individual. Being here as a content creator for the past 4 years, approaching 5 years now, it's not a joke, it's not a beans. So you will not compare my experience with the experience of somebody that is just coming here. You understand? So everything I teach here is based on experience. These are things I've experienced in time past. So that's why I don't joke with them. So whenever I'm teaching you, whenever I'm lecturing you, whenever I'm telling you about these things, don't take them for a joke, okay? So today I want to talk more about content strategy. The former live streaming session, that of yesterday, was still on content strategy, but today I want to go more in depth on content strategy for content creators. As a content creator, you need content strategy. Please don't mind me, my voice will be kind of low on this live streaming section. I won't be that audible because Yesterday, my neighbor was complaining that my voice is too audible, my voice is too loud, and is disturbing them from sleep. I was kind of, what's wrong with you? Is it not my house? I'm making content. Can't you see? I make content. This is how I make my money. This is how I live my life. This is my life in general. I'm a content creator. So whenever you hear me making content, that few minutes that my voice will be audible, you just have to bear it until I finish. This is my house. I pay bills also. So I have right to utilize the house as much as I can because I'm a content creator. So definitely my earnings, my livelihood is tied to what I do. It's tied to this content I make. It's tied to this thing you hear me talk about here. Okay, welcome to the live streaming session, guys. If you join the live streaming session, kindly double tap the screen. Today we are talking about content strategy for content creators. As a content creator, you need a content strategy. So what is content strategy? A content strategy is a clear path, a clear vision, a clear path of concentration. A very clear path of concentration is what is known as content strategy. Yes, now on this channel, our content strategy is tied down to the area of content creation, crypto investment strategies, and the social media space. This is a area of concentration. These are the three major areas of concentration we don't joke with. Guys, if you join the live streaming section, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Show me some like. Okay, what I'm teaching you here is are things I learned out of experience. I went through rigorous processes to gather this knowledge. It took me time. It took me time to research. It took me time to experiment because I don't just research and start teaching. I research, I experiment for confirmation to make sure that this thing I want to teach is legit. You understand? So you have to be very, very certain of your strategy. You have to come up with a working strategy. You must have experimented it very well before you start implementing it, before you start preaching it, or before you start teaching it. You get it? So as a content creator, you need a content strategy. Our content strategy is based on your niche. You understand? Picking a clear niche, you need to know your target audience. You need to know what you are here for, why you are here, what you are doing here. You understand? As a content creator, you need to understand that you are not just here to create content randomly. You understand? You're not targeting everybody as a content creator. YouTube receives how many billions of users on a monthly basis, I guess. You're not targeting every of these viewers because not everybody will like what you do. That's the bitter truth. As a content creator, not everybody will like what you do. I'm talking out of experience. No matter how good you are, no matter how skillful you are, no matter how creative you are, not everybody will like what you do as a content creator. You will definitely have haters. You definitely have people that do not support your work. You get it? But that doesn't matter. That shouldn't weigh you down. As long as you have a strategy, work on it diligently. Definitely that your strategy will pay off as a creator. You're not here to target everybody. So if you're not here to target everybody, automatically you cannot create content randomly as a content creator. You must have an area of specialization as a content creator, area of specialty, because this is how you build loyal audience. Audience is the money every content creator is targeting. Before you can make decent money online, you must have grown decent amount of audience, especially as a content creator. Listen very well. Before you can make decent money online, you must have grown a decent amount of audience online as a content creator. Audience is the money you are targeting because audience is equal to views, audience is equal to engagement, audience is equal to like, audience is equal to comment. Everything you need as a content creator to survive, to hit success, is basically tied down to your audience base. So that is why you don't joke with audience base. And one of the best way to create a loyal audience base is by consistently and frequently showing up, one, and not randomly making content. Don't randomly make content. On my channel, I don't randomly make content. I have specific area of concentration, which is on the content, the crypto, and the social media media space. This is my area of concentration, and it's a working strategy for me. So you now, as a content creator, you need to pick a strategy, because when you pick a strategy, it will help you stay more focused and more narrowed down on the type of content you make. Okay. Please, guys, if you don't live streaming section, double tap the screen and show me some light. So, as a content creator, you cannot be everywhere. Yes, strategy rule number one. Rule number one, to have a working strategy as a content creator, you cannot be everywhere. You cannot make random content. You must have an area of concentration and focus on it and narrow down on it. Don't joke with it. The power of focus, the power of picking an area of concentration when it has to building an audience, when it has to do with building loyal audience, when it has to do with having a working strategy as a content creator. Never you joke with the power of having an area of concentration as a content creator. Don't create content randomly. You will suffer. You will confuse the algorithm, because the algorithm is in charge of showcasing you, of broadcasting your content to viewers, to new viewers, helping you search for new audience. So if you do not have an area of concentration, or you do not have target audience that you're making content for, this algorithm will not know the type of audience to show your content to. Yes, because your content style, your content strategy will determine the type of audience the algorithm will show your content to. So do not joke with it. Whenever you find yourself in the content space as a content creator, have a working strategy. Craft out a working strategy, because this is one way you can easily succeed as a content creator. Having a working strategy, you must have a pattern. You can't operate randomly as a content creator. You don't just make content. You can't just, maybe today you make skit content, tomorrow you make money online content, the other day you make health related content, the other day you make DIY content, the other day you make content about fitness. You are confusing not just the algorithm, you're also confusing yourself, because you won't know area of concentration to always make content on. Now on my channel, whenever I want to make content, I know the area of concentration. It is that I'm talking about content creation business, how to become a content creator, or the content creation business in general, or I'm talking about crypto money making, crypto investment strategy, how to make money with crypto, how to invest in crypto, or I'm talking about social media, how to invest your money in your social media presence, how to establish your social media presence online, how to take your business online, like your local business, how to brand it up and have a social presence for it. So now these are my three areas of concentration as a content creator. So whatever kind of audience I'm trying to build are audience that are interested in what I'm teaching. So there is nothing, I don't have anything to do with audience that are looking for health and well-being kind of content, although they can also fall under your audience, because somebody that is interested in health and well-being kind of content can also be interested in make money online tutorial content, can also be interested in crypto investment content. So this is how I basically work. You must have a target audience, because making content randomly doesn't help you build authority. You understand? It shows that you are not a professional. If you don't have a content strategy as a content creator, it shows that you are not a professional. That means you don't have an area of concentration. So you don't have an area where people can trust you on. You're just the random guy. You're just a random creator. So people can't really trust you on a specific area of concentration, because you randomly just make content. You are just there following trends. Whenever you see a viral trending type of content, you make it. Especially now that some viral sounds are out, like Baba Ute, 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 Ute. People are now virally making content with that sound. It doesn't show a sign of a professional creator. Professional creators that have a working strategy, that have a content creation strategy, don't make content about viral trends. You understand? As a content creator that want to really work with strategy, you don't make viral content. You don't chase viral trends. You build connection. You focus on connection. You get it? You focus on building loyal audience, not trends. People that will be interested in what you do. because not everybody will like what you do as a content creator. You just have to know that not everybody will like what you do as a content creator. Not everybody will support what you do as a content creator. Not everybody will be interested in what you do as a content creator. So that's why you just have to know what you are doing, be good at what you are doing. The ones that will be interested in what you are doing will definitely like what you are doing. And the few number of people that will like what you are doing will somehow be enough for you to succeed, because you need just 3% of the internet's population to engage with what you do as a creator for you to become a multi-millionaire. Most of the successful creators you see today haven't even done 1%. You know the population of users in the internet space? The world lives on the internet. Hope you know that. The world lives on the internet. So why can't you just go to the internet space and target audience for yourself when you have already known that the world lives on the internet? So why waste time? Why not target these people? As a content creator, establish a profile, establish a social profile. You know, I do keep preaching this thing that this content creation business is the next generation business. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, content creators will be dashing you money. So if you don't want to be at the receiving end, or you don't want to be the one receiving, it's better you join the moving trade. Start up your content creation journey today. Have a content strategy, have a content pattern. Don't just create content randomly. Come up with a strategy, have a pattern, have a style. As a content creator, have a style. Uniqueness is one thing viewers cherish. Uniqueness is one thing audience cherish. If you want to build trust, be unique. If you want to command authority, be unique. If you want to command attention, be unique as a content creator. If you want to grow fast, be unique. Have a style. Have a style. Don't just make content randomly. It won't help your growth. It will slow your growth, because the algorithm won't know your target audience. The algorithm won't know the kind of audience you are targeting. So no matter how hard they are trying to show your content to people to help you build a specific kind of audience, you keep confusing the algorithm the more by bringing more content that are not related to the previous content you brought or you make content on. They just want you to stay concentrated, so that whenever they are targeting audience for your content, it will be a specific kind of audience, so that they will know the right kind of audience to build for you, not random kind of audience. This is a content creation business. This is how it works. Strategy. It works with strategy. There is no successful content creator that didn't work with a strategy. I didn't realize this until after my 2 years of being a content creator. My first year was a mess. I was randomly making content. Second year, I managed to figure out the make money online niche for myself, but I was still just everywhere. I wasn't focused. I didn't narrow down, if not until last year. And I decided to narrow down. And I decided to start working with a strategy. And here I am today. My strategy is working for me. That's why I can boldly always come up on the live streaming section. You understand? Because I now have a strategy. I can now always come back to my audience and I won't confuse them. Whenever we end the live streaming section, if we come back tomorrow, we'll continue from there. So my audience won't get confused. I won't get confused. The algorithm won't get confused. We have a clear path. We are working with clear vision. We are working with clear strategy. So nobody is confusing each other here. But if you make content randomly without working strategy, you're confusing yourself, you're confusing the algorithm, and you're confusing your users. So that's it, guys. As a content creator that want to start working with a strategy, revisit your niche. As a content creator that want to start working with strategy, revisit your niche. In that your niche, carve out a sub niche. Don't be everywhere. It could be tech, it could be health. On tech, there are specific kinds of tech. There are various kinds of tech. You understand? So, under your tech niche, pick a sub-tech niche. You understand? Narrow down the more. Don't be everywhere in the tech niche. Have target. It could be your own tech line is basically talking about phones, talking about laptops. Maybe your tech own is talking about cars, robot cars, futuristic cars. This is your own area of tech concentration. Maybe your health niche, you are focusing more on well-being, dieting. It could be just you are focusing more on dieting, how to diet healthy. This is just your area of concentration. Now, it's still under the health niche, but you are not everywhere in the health niche. You are on the dieting side of the health niche. So now you are not making content randomly on health related topics. You are making content on healthy dieting health niche. Healthy dieting health niche. In the health niche, you are focusing on the healthy dieting aspect of it. So this is how this thing works. Your niche, carve out a sub niche from it. This is how you have a working strategy. Focus on your sub niche. Focus on it seriously. Stop jumping up and down. Stop making content randomly. It won't help your growth. It won't help your account. It won't help you as a creator. It won't help you stay consistent. It won't help you have a narrow, concentrated path to follow. You'll just be everywhere. You'll be that random guy. And being that random guy as a content creator doesn't help. It slows down growth. It confuses the algorithm. It confuses you as an individual. It doesn't help you to have an area of concentration. Stay focused as a content creator. Stay focused. Have a narrow and a clear path so that you won't burn out. You get it? Okay, in case you are interested in becoming a content creator, you want to venture into the content creation space, you want to start taking advantage of the content creation business, and you don't know how to get started, you are confused, you don't know how to get started, but you are really, really interested in it because you know that it's a proven way of making money online. It's a proven way of building an income stream online. The content creation business is a proven way. I've tested it, I've confirmed it. The content creation business is a proven way of making money online. The content creation business is a proven way of making money online. So if you want to become a content creator, you can get in touch with me directly, or you can voice out on this live streaming section and I'll attend to you. Please note, our live streaming section is more like an interactive section class. So if you join the live streaming section, always ask your questions because I'm here live. We are here live. We're interacting live and direct. Always ask your questions and I will answer them. Don't worry, I'll answer your questions. So if you want to become a content creator, you don't know how to get started, you need a mentor. My WhatsApp contact line +234 8167852996. I repeat, +234 8167852996. If you want to become a content creator, you want to carve out a working strategy, or you're already a content creator but you don't know how to come up with this working strategy, you don't know how to come up with this strategy, you are confused, you don't know how to do it, you can get in touch with me. I'll guide you on how it's done, how to do it, how to figure out your own strategy based on the niche, based on your niche, based on the type of content you make. I can literally help you with that. Okay. So, guys, note, as a content creator in Nigeria, you need steady power supply to succeed. You need steady power supply to always show up. You need steady power supply to always stay consistent. My students have been complaining of this thing. Most of my Nigerian students, they have been complaining that one of the challenges they are facing, and it happened to be one of the challenges I faced seriously, is power outage. NEPA frustrating us. Our power supply company here in Nigeria, they frustrate us. They don't always give us light whenever we need it. As I'm talking to you now, I'm filming with solar. I'm not filming with direct NEPA light. And I hoped to film with direct NEPA light today, but it didn't come. Okay, imagine if I didn't have solar. How will I be able to show up on this live streaming section this evening or this night? How will I be able to show up? It won't be possible. Indirectly, it will affect my growth because to grow very fast on this social media platform in this content creation business line, you have to always show up. You have to be up and doing. You have to be consistent. And in order to stay consistent, you need light because your gadgets need energy, need power to work. Your phone need power to work. Your computer need power to work. Your camera need light to work. Your face, you can't record without lightning. At least your audience need to see your face. You're not a ghost. You can't record in the dark. You can't film yourself in the dark. So you have to diversify to solar. In order to succeed as a Nigerian content creator, you must diversify to solar because NEPA will frustrate you. Our power supply company here in Nigeria will frustrate you. You understand? They will definitely frustrate you. They won't always show, just like Avatar. Long ago, there was, I think, the Fire Nation attacked, and there came an airbender named Aang, and when the world needed him most, he vanished. Like when the Four Nation needed the Avatar to rescue them from the rampage of the Fire Lord, that was when he vanished because he was scared. He vanished. He didn't show up for the Four Nation. So that's how NEPA treats us here in Nigeria. Whenever you need them the most, that's when they will vanish. So as a content creator, whenever you need them, maybe you want to stream or record short form content or long form content, that is when these guys will vanish. When you need our NEPA the most, that is when they will vanish. You can't rely on them. If you want to start this content creation business, you can't rely on our Nigerian NEPA. As a Nigerian content creator, they will disappoint you big time. And one thing you shouldn't underestimate in this content creation business is the power of consistency, the power of daily input, the power of always showing up. Never you joke with it. It compounds. It's like compound interest. Consistently showing up as a content creator is like compound interest. Every little drop of water counts. Every little drop of water matters. In fact, consistently showing up is one of this strategy that every content creator that succeeded never joked with. Consistently showing up, I repeat, consistently showing up as a content creator is one of the strategy that worked for these content creators that succeeded. It's one of the strategy they implemented. Always showing up, consistently showing up is one of the strategy that they implemented that worked for them. So as a content creator that really want to succeed and want to succeed fast, you have to have a working strategy. Don't joke with it. Always show up. Be up and doing. Be unique. Stop chasing viral trend. Be unique. Be yourself. Be your original self. Create your original content. Be authentic. Don't chase trend. Chasing trend doesn't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't help you build your audience. It attracts random audience. And to build a loyal audience base, stop making content that attracts a random audience. It's another strategy you need to implement as a content creator. In order to build audience base, a loyal audience base, stop making content that attract random audience. Random audience don't help you as a creator. It doesn't bring good engagement. That is why you will see some accounts, some creators account with a large number of following, large number of subscribers, but very tiny amount of engagement. No decent amount of like, no decent amount of comment, no decent amount of views, no decent amount of shares, but there is a large number of following because those audience came maybe as a result of a viral content you made. They weren't really interested in your work. They weren't really interested in your creativity. They just came as a result of a viral content you made that they liked. They just followed to show you support, and that's it. They go. When you publish your next content, they are not interested. They don't engage. They'll just be there. They'll be dormant audience. And dormant audience doesn't help you as a creator. Yes, dormant audience doesn't help you as a creator. Note that. I'm talking out of experience. So have a working strategy today. Be unique. Have a style. Your content presentation style, work on it. Your camera confidence, work on it as a content creator. Have charisma. Speak with confidence. Be bold as a lion as a content creator. Confidence is one of the strategy most content creators didn't apply and it didn't help them succeed. You have to be bold as a lion because as you're talking to a camera, automatically you are talking to your viewer, you are talking to your audience. So if you're not bold enough, who want to watch a coward? Nobody want to engage with a coward. Nobody want to trust a coward. Every viewer want to trust you. They want you to be bold as a lion, as a creator, before they can trust you, before they can rely on you, before they can believe in what you do. They want you to first of all believe in yourself. They want you to first of all have confidence in yourself. They want you to first of all have confidence in what you do. And one way for people to believe you that you know what you are doing is when you are consistently doing it. When you keep doing it, when you frequently keep showing up, when you frequently keep doing it. It's a very working strategy. In fact, it's a very strong working strategy. Consistently doing what you do, always showing up, don't joke with it. Always keep doing what you are doing. Always drop a piece of content every blessed day. It's very essential. It helps you grow rapidly as a content creator. Undermining the challenges you might encounter. Although there are challenges, the business is not bed of roses kind of business. There are challenges, there are limitations. Sometimes you can be very tired. Sometimes you might run out of content ideas. Sometimes you might not know what to do next. But just try to figure out something to do and make sure you show up. That's why you must have a clear path, a clear vision of what you are doing, the type of content you are making. It helps you stay more concentrated and more focused. It helps you stay more in line. It helps you stay more organized. Content strategy helps you stay more organized as a content creator. Have a strategy. Stop making content randomly. It doesn't help. So guys, this way I just quickly have to wrap up this live streaming section because I need to go and rest. I believe you now know what content strategy is all about, but if you don't, or you still need more explanation, you still want me to elaborate it more, drop a comment in the comment section, or you can get in touch with me on WhatsApp, +234 816785 2996, and I'll also guide you the more. I can even help you structure a working content strategy based on your niche or based on the type of content you make. I can help you structure a very perfect working strategy, content working strategy, ranging from the type of content you start making from now henceforth, down to the way you present your content, down to the way you design your thumbnail, down to the way you title your content. All of this is what is tied down to the working strategy I'm talking about. Your style, everything, the way you present your content, when you show up, how you show up, your content format, your content strategy, your social media handles, everything should be organized so that you'll be working with a pattern. As a content creator that wants to succeed, you must work with a pattern. You can't work randomly. It's like trying to build a skyscraper without a pattern, without a building plan. You will never achieve it. So that's it, guys. It's still Daniel Anthony. Note, let me make this as a very sound notice. I will never chat you on Facebook. I'll never chat you on Instagram. I'll never chat you on X. I'll never chat you on TikTok. It is only here on WhatsApp, and before I can interact, it is only here on YouTube, sorry. And before I can interact with you on YouTube, it must maybe be you have asked a question in the comment section before I respond, or privately on WhatsApp. So it's my WhatsApp contact line. It's only me that have access to it. So if you connect with me via my WhatsApp contact line, I am the one that will respond to you, not anyone, because it's my private WhatsApp line. +234 816785 2996. So that's why I prefer WhatsApp, for the security of my students, because I am after security. I don't want you to fall into the wrong hands, all in the name of trying to learn how to make money online, or trying to become a content creator, or trying to learn how to strategically invest in crypto, or trying to take advantage of the social media space. So guys, this I just have to call it a night because I need to go and rest. Tomorrow is another work day. Until we meet again, I just have to say I love you all. Thank you for joining the live streaming section. Be ready for tomorrow edition. I will be transitioning into the social media edition tomorrow. Until we meet again, I just have to say I love you all. But for now, bye-bye and peace. Subscribe if you like what you just watched. Like, comment, and share. Bye for now. Peace.